Okay, it's been a couple of months now that we've had the diff lockers supplied and installed by Robson Brothers in Perth, Western Australia. One thing I did notice when I got the car back, that there was a drop of oil just on the left hand side where the axle goes into the diff. Just kept an eye on it. The car actually hasn't moved for 2 months, and it's done 97 kilometres since the diff lockers were installed, the Harapy lockers. And every couple of weeks I'd wipe a blob of oil off and just kept an eye on it. But I also realised that the front wheel bearings need repacking. So in the course of doing the front wheel bearings, I thought, well, look, just to make it easy, I'll just take the axle out and replace the diff seal. Obviously it's been upset, or they've jigged it or pinched it or sat the axle on it, whatever. Anyway, so replaced the diff seal. And in the course of doing that, I needed to lower the oil level in the front diff. So I removed the drain bung on the front diff, and I was very, very surprised. There was a Christmas tree of metal on the magnet, which is attached to the drain plug. Honestly, I'd never seen so much metal in any drain plug in any car, in any part of the engine gearbox, diff, whatever. So I then proceeded to drain the oil in both the front and the rear diff to see what other metal was in there. Unfortunately, at the time that I pulled the front drain plug out of the front diff, I just instinctively just wiped it and cleaned it, and I don't have anything to show for it. However, this is the oil from the front diff. I've decanted it. I drained it, then decanted it off. You can see some metal in there, some larger chunks, and some metal filings, and quite liquid, if you like. And there's quite a bit of heavy metal filings, and also there's quite a few bigger pieces. Now, just once again, this is 97 kilometres since the oil was replaced and the e-lockers were installed, and there's something in there. So I thought, well, the thing to do would also then be to drain the rear diff. So this wasn't so bad. There was no chunks of metal on the drain plug magnet, but nevertheless, this was what was left at the bottom of the oil after I decanted it. So if it had done 300,000 kilometres, I don't think I'd be too concerned, but given it's did 97 kilometres, I am concerned about the amount of metal, especially in the front one. And as I say, if you'd seen the drain plug, honestly, it was just a Christmas tree of metal. Unbelievable.